Call the city council meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Alderman Lewitton.
Here.
Alderman Shockey. Alderman R. Wesley.
Here.
Alderman Cadella.
Here.
Alderman Winger.
Here.
Alderman Coles.
Here.
Alderman E. Wesley.
Here.
Alderman Police.
Here.
Mayor Johnson.
Here. Quorum being present, would you stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I got it. Come on, sir. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
May I have a motion to approve the minutes of March 3rd, 2011?
So move. Second.
Any comments, corrections, additions? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? One abstention, Alderman Roy Wesley. Motion carries. Do any citizens wish to address the city council this evening? If so, if you go to the podium and give us your name and address, please. Hearing none. I do not have any written communiques. Next item is under Mayor's Report, Wooddale Bowl sponsorship request. Council, you have that before you. Request by Wooddale Bowling Alley to host a senior open bowling event, professional bowling event, and they are requesting a donation out of tourism funds to promote the event. Here's Alderman Wesley.
Mr. Mayor, I will make that motion to approve $500 donation to that, and just for you to know, that is a tournament that is also, the kids will also be bowling with the pros in this tournament. It's one of those deals, and the pros that are coming in will be staying at our local hotels. That's why I will make the motion that we approve $500 to come out of tourism fund to sponsor this event.
Is there a second
Second. I'll second it.
on the question? Any further roll call?
Alderman Lewitton.
Yes.
Alderman Shockey.
Yes.
Alderman R. Wesley.
Yes.
Alderman Cadella.
Yes.
Alderman Winger.
Yes.
Alderman Coles.
Yes.
Alderman E. Wesley.
Yes.
Alderman Police.
Yes.
That passes. Also want to remind everybody, Boy Scout Troop 65 is doing their annual pancake breakfast, silent auction and raffle. It's going to be on Sunday, April 10th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Holy Ghost Church. Adult contribution is $7, seniors and children $6, kids and 4 and under are free. Again, that's going to be Sunday, April 10th from 8 to 1 a.m. at Holy Ghost Church. That concludes my report. Mr. Manager?
I have one report. I'm proud to announce that the city has recently received Tree City status once again for their work for the 2010 year. So this is now the 6th year in a row that we have received that award. Tree City USA recognizes communities that have proven their commitment to an effective, ongoing community forestry program. Tree City USA is sponsored in cooperation with the National Association of State Foresters and the USDA Forest Service. So I'd like to thank Mr. Clicker and Mr. Kramer for their work on getting our recertification. That concludes my report.
Well done, guys. That brings us to the consent agenda. There's only one item on the agenda, so may I have a motion to approve the resolution authorizing the execution of a settlement agreement with City of Wooddale, Donna Sand, and the International Union of Operating Engineers. Is there such a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second it.
On the question? Roll call.
Alderman Lewitton.
Yes.
Alderman Shockey.
Yes.
Alderman R. Wesley.
Yes.
Alderman Cadella.
Yes.
Alderman Winger.
Yes.
Alderman Coles.
Yes.
Alderman E. Wesley.
Yes.
Alderman Police.
Yes.
That's approved as, Resolution R-11-16. Brings us to committee chairman reports, planning and zoning and building. Alderman Cadella.
No report.
Brings us public health, safety, and judiciary. Alderman Shockey.
Mayor, I don't have a report as such, but there are two things I'd like to put on the agenda for next time. Is that okay?
You're certainly free to do that as chairman, sure.
Okay. First of all, I received an email from a Mr. Rothenberg. I think that's the way he said it. I didn't bring it with me, I'm sorry. But it was about the airplanes landing, and he said that between 3 and 6 in the morning, they wake the people up. It's interesting. I live on west of Prospect and a good quarter mile south of the landing pattern. And that night, when I received the email, that night, about 4 o'clock in the morning, I woke up to a, it was, I look out the window, it was a 747 racing its engines, backing off, racing like crazy. I had a heck of a time. You can ask Alderman Coles, I normally sleep till 9 in the morning. I couldn't get back to sleep.
At least that.
It's ridiculous. He did make a good point in his email that they could be landing over the Elk Grove area where the industry is and not waking people up. It was really bad. So I don't know if there's something anybody can do on a council. If you were dealing with O'Hare or anything, I'd appreciate it. The second item is there was a motion that was tabled, but I think Alderman Police asked for a motion to provide $15,500 as chairman of the Streetscape Committee to authorize the money to go to a consultant for design on signs. And that was tabled, but we didn't put a future date on it. When did you want to table it? I mean, when did you want it to come back up?
That was actually.
Alderman Cadella?
That was actually under my committee, and I made the motion to table, I believe. And wanted to bring that back after we saw what the situation was with next year's budget. So that's when I wanted to
I'm sorry, I
revisit
thought it was
that
on
one.
mine. I apologize.
Yeah, no,
Thank you.
I didn't feel comfortable adding anything else to a list of projects until we know where we stand financially.
Thank you. That's all. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Public Works, Alderman Wesley?
All right, I have a couple of reports. To award a contract to RJN Group for as an engineer service not in amount not to exceed $57,250 for the Addison Road water main replacement. I did talk to the engineer about this before. My concern was that if this is awarded to them, that they have to have someone on that project from the time the shovel is under the ground and through the whole process, for we don't run into another situation like we did on another project in town. I believe RJN rep is here to answer that question, and I will have him answer that question. Are you?
Actually, before we get to that
I got a
point,
motion on
is
the
that
floor.
your
I'm
motion?
sorry.
Is there a
That is
second?
my motion. We have no second there.
Is there a second?
Second.
The answer is yes. Yes, we'll have somebody there full-time whenever anybody's there. I mean, the contractor has to make sure they notify us when somebody's out there, so if there's anybody any activity that's going on and we're not there, it's because the contractor informed us. There'll be a very terse letter sent to them, reminding them that they're required to let us know that, but we are set to be out there all the time.
Anything further? Roll call.
Alderman Cadella?
Yes.
Alderman Coles?
Yes.
Alderman Lewitton?
Yes.
Alderman Police?
Yes.
Alderman Shockey?
Yes.
Alderman E. Wesley?
Yes.
Alderman R. Wesley?
Yes.
Alderman Winger?
Yes.
That passes?
Okay, item number 2, contract awarded to Lamp Contract Incorporation amount not to exceed $569,240 for the construction of the Addison water main replacement. That is my motion.
Is there a second?
Second?
On the question? Roll call.
Alderman Cadella?
Yes.
Alderman Coles?
Yes.
Alderman Lewitton?
Yes.
Alderman Police?
Yes.
Alderman Shockey?
Yes.
Alderman E. Wesley?
Yes.
Alderman R. Wesley?
Yes.
Alderman Winger?
Yes.
That passes?
My other item on the agenda, item number 3, a motion, I move to authorize the city to apply for the CMAQ grant for the 2012-2016 CMAQ funding for pedestrian access along Edgewood Avenue, which will allow access to Wooddale Metro train station and Irving Park Road, Illinois Route 19, as directed to staff to take the appropriate steps to apply for the grant.
Is there a
That is my
second?
motion.
Second.
Alderman Lewitton, Alderman Cadella, you're seeking recognition?
I am. This is just a motion to approve, trying to acquire the CMAQ funding. This is not to approve the project. Just clarification, yes?
Correct.
Thank you.
Anything further? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Item number 4, approve the contract awards to HR Green Company, amount of $785,000 for the engineer for wastewater treatment plant. With approval, also in that motion, also will be a attorney approval of the contract. That will be the motion.
Motion to approve,
Okay.
subject to attorney approval. Is there a
Right.
second?
Second.
Further on the question? Alderman Shockey.
Yes, I'd just like to mention that that's the $20 million plant we're talking about engineering for that 785,000. It's not for the large 34 million or anything. Am I correct?
I believe HR Green is here.
Hello, Ed Coggan from HR Green. I'd like to answer that question. And that is for the $20,200,000 construction cost for the Phase 1 project that was discussed at committee. Yes.
If I may continue?
Alderman Shockey.
I voted no last week for it, or the week before. I've never spent $20 million before, and I wanted to get clarification and backup information on it. And I checked with 2 other engineers who are solid waste engineers, not including the engineer we have working for us, and they both said that this was a reasonable proposal you have here for the $20 million. So I am changing my vote to yes. Thank you.
Anything further? Alderman Wesley.
Could we have the dollar amount of 785,000? Could we put in there not to exceed 785?
Is that your motion, Alderman Wesley?
Sure, Mayor.
Seconder agree? Alderman Coles, I think it was?
Yes.
So amended. Alderman Lewiton?
I think that 2-foot ream that they're going to build to protect the plant from Salt Creek, and we don't know how high the water could rise. I just think that our basic concept is inadequate for what we're going to do.
Anything further? Roll call.
Alderman Cadella?
Yes.
Alderman Coles?
Yes.
Alderman Lewiton?
No.
Alderman Police?
Yes.
Alderman Shockey?
Yes.
Alderman E. Wesley?
Yes.
Alderman R. Wesley?
Yes.
Alderman Winger?
Yes.
All right, that passes.
It is the end of my report, Mayor.
Finance Administration, Alderman Winger.
I have no report.
I do not have anything under other business. Approval of bills, Alderman Winger.
I'd like to make a motion to approve a list of bills dated March 17, 2011 for $709,926.32.
Is there a second?
Second.
On the question? Roll call.
Alderman Cadella?
Yes.
Alderman Coles?
Yes.
Alderman Lewiton?
Yes.
Alderman Police?
Yes.
Alderman Shockey?
Yes.
Alderman E. Wesley?
Yes.
Alderman R. Wesley?
Yes.
Alderman Winger?
Yes.
That's approved. We do not need an executive session. There are no items to be referred. There are no items for information only, other than reminding everybody the pancake breakfast on April 10th. May I have a motion to adjourn?
So move.
Is there a second? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Please